Whoops. Hey, Virgo, hold on, sorry. How are you guys? So this is an intention I am setting for you. Bay leaf I'm burning for you. Actually, I already burnt one, but the camera cut off. So in this one I wrote actually for myself. So we're going to include you in this one too. And it is basically for a role reversal and a total opposite turnaround. Whoa, okay, no, don't burn me. Oh. Gosh. For a situation that's been unfair to you or negative. That was actually, I wrote that for me, but since your bay leaf got burnt when the camera cut off, I'm going to add you guys to mine. And so if you have a minute to write in your journal, write an intention in there and join me. Otherwise, you guys, what we're doing is we're writing intentions in the comments, which is even better because the videos get circulated thousands of times all over the world. Oh, it's still going. Look at that. Can y'all see that? All over the world, thousands and thousands of times, and that way your intention will just keep going with it. So write your intention in the comments, and then if you don't want to write your own intention, I will start the comments off with an intention for everyone who reads it. And all you have to do, or you don't have to, but if you would, if you don't want to write your own intention, just go through and say yes or I affirm. You know, that way you're included in it and you just give it power, because that way when the video goes around the world over and over and over, your intention just keeps going with it. So this is your pre-shuffle. Okay, let me just go back. What did I tell you? It was for health, wealth, happiness, and setting boundaries, and not only setting boundaries, but feeling so good about it, like cutting out something toxic, but then feeling totally empowered by it. And that a negative situation that's been unfair to you does a total opposite. It flips the script. Everything turns upside down, okay? Or the other way around. So this is interesting. This is your pre-shuffle. So this is the Queen of Swords, and she is all about, she cuts out things that don't serve her. She's powerful. I mean, she's kind of like the least liked queen, but actually, I mean, she's pretty powerful. She can compartmentalize, but she cuts out things that don't serve her. And it looks like you've got, see how this Knight of Swords is going the opposite way? So I think maybe you've had an inconsistent friendship or relationship or love interest that's come and gone. And when you let go or you start to get strong, they come back. Remember, that's like the worst. That's like the most dangerous person to fall for, because, or to get stuck on, because they can keep you tied up for years. So I think we're in a place, this is just pre-shuffle, it could change. I think we're in a place where turning your back on it, isn't it crazy how these layer? But how turning your back on it, and there's basically a need for just acknowledging, maybe even voicing, I have boundaries, I have standards. For sure you need to acknowledge to yourself. And so when you're ready to, when somebody's raising up to those standards to meet you where you are, then you'll be open. But until that happens, there's something about not being open. I had some other things come through too, but I'm not quite getting them right this second. There was a major success coming, and I felt like it was money, but that looked like love. Let's just lay out a spread. So how are you guys? I hope you're doing really well. So write your intention in the comments, or at least just put I affirm, I accept if you'd like. I love when you guys write your intentions, because the rest of us get motivated from them and get inspired by them. And then everybody, if you would, please go and thumbs up everybody else's intention to help add that much more, you know, to affirm it. And we will help each other manifest. I am ready to get back on manifesting track. Okay, so yeah, okay, is this Queen? Oh, this is Queen. So I got this in pre-shuffle. Queen of Pentacles. We also have the Queen of Pentacles is resourceful and stable. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. So that's good. That is, she's all about stability and money, and material wealth, but also, you know, stability. But this Five of Cups is sadness. It's feeling abandoned. It's in reverse. So we've got, you guys are going through a big glow up, I think, and I feel like it's going to be going to be powerful. Look at this again. 5, that's you, just what I said. 5 of Pentacles, that's again, abandonment. This is over love. This is just feeling unvalued. But it's in reverse. So, another 5. Oh my gosh. Wow. It is, oh my gosh. This is insane. And I got this in the pre-shuffle, also the Devil card. Wow. Okay, you guys, 3 5s. 5s are challenges. 5s are difficulties, strife, conflict. This 5 in this deck is a little bit disturbing because see that sword? It is broken and it looks like it's self-infliction. So, but this self-infliction it's ending. It's something that you, and don't beat yourself up, that's not the point. The point is to grow. But something that you have just let come back round and round, over and over, repeated, hurt you, keep you from hitting your goals, keep you from meeting new love. That 3 5s in a row that's kept you from stability, all flipped around. This blows my mind because that is exactly what that bay leaf said. It was about turning everything backwards. Rewind and listen to that intention. That's exactly what this is. 3 5s. I know I'm going on and on. This blows. This is like, no way. This is exactly what I just said with that bay leaf. Okay, I'll stop. But wow. All right, so you are ready. You're done with it. You're done. Look at this, 3 of Pentacles. You're tired of giving. Down on your knees. There's the 3 in reverse. That's, offering, cooperating. Somebody maybe just has this way of like pulling you back in or acting like, hold on. Where's my little focus sphere? I want to say somebody has a way of talking you into coming back or forgiving, but there's a glitch in that. It's something also about it could be that they pretend that thing's wrong or pretend you made a bigger deal or it's all in your head, something like that. Oh, I feel like I'm like in between worlds here. Okay, let's look at this other energy in your environment. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. That was upside down and reverse, I think. So that's the person in your energy that's not giving, not being generous. If it was upright, it would be. Wow, I want to know what's going to happen. And then we have, okay, so what they weren't doing is they weren't being faithful or committing with that Hierophant in reverse. Crazy, all these reversals. And they weren't seeing things. The Hierophant is all, I'm not the Hierophant, I'm sorry. Interesting that's the Hierophant. Hierophant is truth and ethics. The Hermit is somebody that goes off and gets enlightenment, and that wasn't happening. And there it is. Somebody very toxic. We just had this card. I just pulled it and yeah, wow. Oh, I have I have chills. I haven't had internet, but I haven't done a reading in a few days, and my goodness, this is crazy strong. Okay, let's look at what happened in the recent past. Okay, so the Sun card, it was upside down, so we'll look at it in all directions. But the Sun card is enlightenment. It's figuring things out. It's things being revealed. Oh, I know what I got in the pre-shuffle that I didn't say was apology. So maybe that's what I was missing in this center, in this area where I was saying there's something else. Maybe it's that they apologize, but you're done accepting apologies, something like that. And I don't know necessarily if this is love for everyone. Let's see. Tell me, okay, one more in the recent past. Something was revealed. Okay, firm foundation in reverse. So 1111, maybe you figured out it wasn't a twin, maybe it was a karmic, maybe it was a false twin. But that is, you know, foundation. In the recent past, it became clear, maybe an illusion of something that was meant to be. And it doesn't mean that it might not come around someday. I think what it means is that it's not right now, and so right now you shouldn't be, you know, tied to it. Because you cut yourself off from other things. This Phoenix rising keeps wanting to come out. Just want to show you. Oh, the other thing was, I got in your pre-shuffle it was communication. It was 8 of Wands with an apology. That's what it was. And that could be, I feel like either a new energy or somebody from the past, though, showing up. Okay, so there's Queen of Wands. This is your, what's next? Queen of Wands is passion. Letting go of something toxic, I think, is going to bring you guys a renewed sense of power and passion and energy. We're going to grab another deck here in a second. Okay. This one wanted to come out. Yeah, look at that. It's exactly, the cards are saying the same thing. This is Empress. You're going to get back into your Empress energy and come out of Hangman, because as this person showed you, you were enlightened where they're not. You figured out, you're seeing things clearly, and coming out of Hangman. Wow, I keep getting all those confused. So we have Hermit and Hangman, but coming out of Hangman energy, back into your passionate Queen of Wands, beautiful, taking care of yourself, looking good, smelling good, feeling good, getting sun on your face. You know, sun in the morning, as soon as you wake up, as close as you can to when you wake up, is a natural antidepressant. It will help reset your circadian rhythm. It will help get you off your devices and get, you know, moving for the day. Making your bed starts the day with a little sense of encouragement, and then it kind of helps the trajectory of your day. These are things that are little tiny tweaks that are like change the whole trajectory of your day. But you're coming back into this passion, this Queen of Wands. You've done the work, or you're doing it, looking at things through a different light, not pretending, not avoiding the truth, and you're coming back into your Empress energy. I still feel like somebody, tell me what's going to come next after Virgo does all this work or lets go of something toxic. So the High Priestess and the Knight of Pentacles. So that's somebody slow and stable that comes in. I'm not seeing it in the cards, but I am feeling somebody coming in, but somebody stable, somebody that's more traditional, that would do things more proper, you know, like put effort, low effort. Somebody that's going to put effort in. See your value. I don't know what that, I'm going to grab a different deck because these are kind of cooling off. But tell me about that High Priestess. It could be a Pisces coming in. There could be a Pisces from your past coming in. We have a lot of major arcana. We have Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Leo. I just think this whole reading is about choosing to allow the heartbreak to be instead of trying to fix it. You know, Virgo, if you didn't break it, what makes you think you can fix it? Or what makes you think you're supposed to? You know? But there's been a lot of pain, I feel, for you guys. I've been there. And then we have new love and choosing a direction. Look at this. Oh, man. Wow. It does look like you're still dealing with somebody that's going to try and come back. But this is, I think this judgment was Sagittarius and Libra again. I think this is just a decision. For this Justice card is like boundaries, balance, not giving. You know, when somebody doesn't give or value you, when we try to show ourselves or show our value or change that, it makes us, we get valued less, and it damages our self-worth. This is rising from the ashes, a second chance. Could be with a Libra. Self-love. Okay, I'm going to pull an oracle for you guys, and then we're going to wrap up. Let me just see if anything else. Whoa. Queen of Cups, and Magician. What else? Anything else? 3 more? So the 5 of Cups, that sadness being tied to, let's clarify it. You guys, some of you may have been like, there could be like this weird addiction to, you know, when somebody apologizes or somebody texts when they've blown you off. Okay, when somebody blows us off, it is the biggest mind, you know what, whether, even if they weren't the right person, it is still a mind, you know what, and it gets us trapped. It is just like mental torture. I mean, it doesn't have to be, because we can, especially if we have trauma that's unresolved from childhood, like being avoided or abandoned. But I think there's an energy of somebody that keeps keeping you and kept you in that. And I don't really want to focus on that anymore, because it's over, because you're cutting it out. But it's been like a huge aha moment, and I still don't know what's coming in. Thank you. Stability, there it is. The same exact card we started our reading with. Focus on your dreams. Okay, my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. We started out with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is powerful. She cuts things out that don't serve her. She speaks her mind, okay? She feels good about it. She's fine with it. She learns how to speak her mind without questioning herself. You know, I'm not encouraging bad behavior or, you know, saying bad things to people, but I'm encouraging speaking, you know, boundaries, and this is what I know. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean you insult, it just means you have boundaries. So this is cutting out negativity, and not being tied to something negative. I'm sorry, I keep kind of repeating, but the cards keep saying the same thing. We're looking towards an apology or somebody coming back, somebody apologizes, but I just think there's a repetition there. What happens when we let go? We get the Queen of Pentacles. These are like the same cards we started with. 4 of Wands, 11. You may be getting your true soulmate coming in, is what I think. Because, why? Well, because you left this deceptive, ungiving, or unrequited energy here. You walked away. What happens after that? You focus on what you want, your dreams, and then everything turns around. I mean, it's like the cards are just not varying from that. Let's do an oracle. Oh, I know. I kept feeling Magician. Let's do a manifestation. Oh, this is mindful messages. Yeah. Virgo. Don't forget, you guys, also sunshine in the morning. As soon as you wake up, gets you off not with your phone. Nope. Without it, put your phone down, make your bed. It sets a different trajectory for a day. If you guys can just do little tiny tweaks for, you know, couple days, that will help the 4th, 5th day. And then within like 21 days, you have a new habit. Okay, so don't, maybe write 1 or 2 down, but don't try to tackle like 20. Inspiration board. If I'm ever feeling down or bored, I spend time creating a vision board to place in my home. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just said I'm feeling Magician, manifestation. Look at this. If I'm ever feeling down or bored, I spend time creating a vision board to place in my home. I fill it with quotes, pictures, and desires that bring me inspiration and joy. Wow, this reading was definitely meant to be seen for you guys. Look at this. Creator. What's the Magician? I just said, let's pull this deck because I feel the Magician. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. I'm just happy that I'm tuned in because I've been struggling with, I'm doing some dark night. Okay, so I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. It is not dependent on any outside source or individual. Therefore, it cannot be taken away. It can always be found within me. Oh, love, love, love. I'm going to post that on the community tab. Wow. Love you guys. Hey, you guys, check me out on Instagram if you want. And make sure you check out the community page. Also, remember, I'm going to start the comments off with an intention for all of you and everyone who reads it. If you would write your own intention or manifestation in the comments. And if you don't want to write your own, just say yes or I affirm to accept the one that I write. And that way you'll be, you know, the videos just, they keep going and going and going. They don't stop. So we want to get all your energy in there and help each other build. So thumbs up everybody else's. And I love you, Virgo. Let me know your story and how this helped. And I will see you soon. Bye, Virgo.